in full quarantine, here I am hitchhiking throughout the entire country of Peru, all the way to Puno, all the way to Arequipa, to Puerto Maldonado, along the border of Brazil. I stayed a bunch of time in Cusco. Didn't use shoes, didn't use a mask, coming out of 20 ayahuasca ceremonies and then more than 5 or 6 San Pedro ceremonies in the desert of Nazca with some other friends I met, some other traveling friends. And I go to Cusco, and all of a sudden you can buy ayahuasca and San Pedro in the market in Cusco. And so, what am I doing? I'm buying ayahuasca and San Pedro from the San Pedro market in Cusco. And I'm doing my own ceremonies. I'm inviting people for free to come and drink San Pedro. I'm inviting people for free to drink ayahuasca. I'm finding other friends around Peru. Found some good friends in Abancay. I bought ayahuasca in Cusco. I go to Abancay. I go for a walk with some friends in the mountain, and I say, we had drank San Pedro this day. And I asked them if they want to drink ayahuasca. Or I had drank San Pedro. I was the only one who drank San Pedro. The others didn't drink San Pedro. We all go walking in the mountains together. And as we're in the mountains, I say, do you guys want to drink ayahuasca? And they're like, yeah, that'd be hilarious, but who has ayahuasca? And I say, I do. I bought it from the market in Cusco. You want to drink? And my friends were like, you are fucking crazy. And so I drank ayahuasca halfway through my San Pedro trip, and they ended up just canceling each other out. And then my friends drank a little bit of ayahuasca, 2 of them, and one of them had the most difficult experience of her life. It started pouring rain while we were there in the mountain, and we had to go down through the forest in the rain, and she was crying. She had a rebirth experience as well, I'm gonna say. And I kept buying more San Pedro than ayahuasca, and I kept doing all these San Pedro experiences, drinking ayahuasca as well in the sanctuary Ampai in Abancay with a lot of friends. And I became known as Huachuman. Huachuma is the Quechua word for San Pedro, and Huachuman is like the man of Huachuma of San Pedro. And so, because I was giving everyone San Pedro for free and cooking it, and we would drink 5 days in a row or whatever it was, or I would drink 5 days in a row and people would join me the odd day. I said, I'm Huachuman, and they said, you're Huachuman. And so, went on this big spiritual psychedelic trip that lasted about a year, drinking San Pedro and ayahuasca about 30 times each within this year. And then it stopped. It's been over 2 years since I've drank either ayahuasca or San Pedro. And I feel like they taught me a lot. And these are experiences that I've had to integrate over time. That they taught me so much that to practice everything I've learned all at once wasn't possible for me. Maybe for some higher level person, they would be able to put everything into practice immediately. But to me, it took time. It also showed me I wanted to stop smoking cannabis and ceremonial tobacco. That's what I would smoke. And it took years. It took about 2 years after all these ayahuasca and San Pedro experiences, 2.5 years maybe, to get to the point where I was actually able to stop smoking. In one of my heaviest ayahuasca experiences, I came out of it yelling, I don't want to smoke anymore, I don't want to smoke anymore, I don't want to smoke anymore. And then, of course, the Shipibo natives were like, well, just smoke mapacho, just smoke the ceremonial tobacco. And so I had to stop smoking everything. In my mind, smoking was a mental addiction, and to keep smoking just ceremonial tobacco was the same. It was going to make me smoke cannabis again, and I had to let go of all of it.